Welcome to Dad's DeFi Space. I'm Kevin, and I'm so grateful you took a moment out of your day to spend it with me, your guide to all things crypto and DeFi. Now, before we begin, remember, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, just a dad who enjoys exploring the crypto and DeFi space. And if you enjoy content like this, please like and subscribe, ping that notification bell, and share this content with anyone who wants to expand their knowledge of crypto and DeFi. Also, please consider checking out our webpage, dadsdefispace.org, free educational articles on DeFi, crypto, a free course, and my community. And consider connecting with me on X, CryptoZone 1013, and Telegram Dad DeFi 1013. Enough of the introductions. Let's get to today's video. And that is Krystal Vaults. Now, we have a link to our USDC Krystal Vault. And here we go. And anyone can participate and deposit funds. We will manage the vault ourselves, but I wanted to go over how we are managing our Krystal Vault and how it looks. So this guide I'm about to go through, which is again also posted on Dad's DeFi Space, is going to walk through how I actively manage the Dad's DeFi Space Krystal Vault, which I'm interacting with it a few times a week using ChatGPT's liquidity providing provisioning, which is an awesome GPT that can help assess and manage DeFi liquidity positions. So my goals that I've entered into ChatGPT for this is I want to maximize APR rewards through active LP management, harvest my USDC fees for tactical redeployment, at least for the time being. And I want to minimize impermanent loss without sacrificing yield. And I will feed in TradingView and pool data for real-time decision making. Now, my inputs that I told it I want to only have to manage this 2 to 3 times a week. I can tolerate moderate to high impermanent loss as long as the yield is making up for it. I prefer manual compounding over auto compounding, but we can auto compound positions, and use TradingView and DEX tools for technical triggers, right? No cap on USD exposure per asset. And let's get into our vault strategy. Now, if you've been paying attention, we have been in the exact same pools, and that is ETH USDC, a pancake swap V3, a virtual USDC, which is a vault on Uniswap V3, and then a more stable one of USDC, Coinbase Bitcoin on Pancake Swap version 3. So here's how we have it set. Our USDC vault is ranging 2,475 to 2,860. It's based off support and resistance from TradingView, and no auto compounding, but it is auto rebalancing if it goes more than 6% out of range. Once it triggers, it rebalances to the same kind of range ratios, and if price breaks below 2380, a stop loss hits and it's going to exit to USDC, and likewise it's going to do the same thing if it gets up to 2,900, and then we can redeploy that capital when needed. After we fed our pool data in, it also for virtual USDC, it gave us a range of $1.40 to $1.75. Same thing, auto rebalancing every plus or minus 6%. The trigger, if it breaks below $1.38, or if the profit and loss is less than or greater than negative 5%, boom, it's going to take it off the table. And then our final vault is completely manual. Although the price points are incorrect, we are doing a 6% range of Bitcoin, which it is still in right now. We're going to need to correct that for the article. So I'm claiming 2 to 3 times a week. We're going to do a claim here in just a minute, although I readjusted this last night, so there's not going to be a lot to claim. And then we'll start our claim routine today. So today being what? Wednesday, we'll do another claim on Friday and then another one on Monday, hopefully. If you look at the rest of the article, it's going to show you how to manage. And then at the end, I'm going to provide a prompt for everyone where you can do this with your own liquidity positions. Now, what's interesting about this is ever since we've started managing our vault with the help of ChatGPT, we have improved our performance just since the last day or two. So I'm going into the Krystal DeFi app right now for the final part of the stream. Unlock our wallets. Now I'm going to go into my vault on the profile. And if you're interested in checking out this vault, or if you want to participate with me, I have a link for it in the description. This is going to give us much more data as we do it. We're already making up. Now, when I started this position, our profit and loss was negative $40, $50 of permanent loss pretty much, and a decrease in price appreciation. We are now down to negative $22.72. Average yield on this is 176.24 over the last 7 days because our yield has been a little lower. 65% of the position is in wrapped ETH USDC, 95 in USDC Coinbase Bitcoin, and just under 23% in virtual USDC. Now, looking at the performance of each asset, you can see that, well, our Bitcoin is out of range, which is fine. We're going to just leave it like that for now. Once they go out of range, I will input this data into chat and it will give me options for adjustments, and then I will let you know. What's interesting is we still were slightly in profit since last night on this position. And we're going to just hold on to this because I actually think it's going to fall back into range. And we're going to go back to our main pool page. If it'll load. All right. And then I want to take a look at the other two pools real quick. We have our virtual USDC, which is kind of the more degen high yield position that's a lot more volatile. This one has been earning an awesome amount of fees. We're 3 days in on $150. You can see, and you can pause, take a screenshot. That is our automated range, plus or minus 6%. As you can see, we've gone out of our first range and we're in our upper range right now. Hopefully we'll stay in here for a little bit, earn some high fees in that upper range. Right now, the yield's around 250%. I'm trying to keep it between 200 and 300% to cover the impermanent loss. And then right now, we've generated just under $2 a fees and 77 cents since last night. Let's go ahead and claim our fees to USDC for each pool. So right now, we are claiming our fees for the virtual USDC position. I'm confirming the transaction. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing to our other two vaults. And then that USDC just sits there and it will deploy when the market's down a little bit more, especially into the virtual position because it's run quite a bit today. Sometimes I'll shave some of the position off to build my USD position if I think the market is going to tank. I'm not going to do much of that with this vault. I do want to collect the rest of our fees though, even though it's not that much. So now we're claiming the fees for our USD vault. For the Bitcoin vault, we're going to just keep that one there for now. Let it sit and see if it comes back into range. But I did want to give you an overview of how I manage my vault and how I'm doing it with ChatGPT. I'm going to post the new article once I get it revised in the description. Thank you for staying with me the entire video, and I hope you are leaving a little bit smarter about either crypto or DeFi. Like and subscribe to help support the channel. Check out our webpage at dadsdefispace.org. And if you really want to consider developing your DeFi game, check out Crypto Labs Research Underdog Investment Group, the best DeFi private community in this space. And if you're interested in trading on a non-KYC exchange, check out our link from Weeks, $30,000 of USDT. Or if you're not interested, maybe Blowfin or BitUnix. The links in the description are affiliates, but they do help support the channel. Again, thank you and have a grateful day. Peace.